How's Sydney? What do you see?
Yeah, what do you find out?
Okay, I mean, he's better he's still on a ventilator, unfortunately. He was on a ventilator last week.
Yeah.
Was removed. Then he had a setback again this week, and they had to put it back in. The bottom line is, he's got congestive heart failure. His heart's not functioning well. So his kidneys aren't functioning well. He's on dialysis.
Oh my God.
But they tried to wean him today. It looked like they did okay. He's awake and alert. He was squeezing my hand. He was responding to me appropriately, squeezing, he's alert. So his brain function is completely fine.
Okay.
But we should learn for his refuah shlei Alexander Zender
Amen.
Ben Rochel.
I created a new group, Ernie. It's
I
called
saw.
Tehillim.
I saw.
Ernie, it's Alexander Sender Doniel
Alexander Zender Daniel Ben Rochel.
Ben Rocco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
it was Harold sent something to Jake Litwin, and Jake Litwin created a Tillum thing.
And then Mario figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took 3 people to get it right.
Right. It's just the new generation is just
Right.
crazy. The world we live in today.
Were we holding?
We're gonna do Kiddushin today. We're not gonna do both.
Okay.
We're gonna
Okay.
Up with Kiddushin. Tomorrow, we'll try to learn a blot in at shul. What time tomorrow? 6:15 or 6:30?
No. I wrote it.
6:15, I think.
You wrote 6:15.
Oh, but then it's 6:15.
Okay,
So
so we're going to learn tomorrow 6:15.
Fine. 6:15.
And we're doing Kedushin tomorrow only.
No, we'll do both.
I have to bring both Mesechtes or okay.
You get both. You can get a masechet in the shul. Don't
Gemara's
worry.
there. The Gemara's there.
Well,
do-
I'll take one and we get on the one.
Do the
there. Okay,
blot.
fine.
We'll do the blot of Kiddushin, which they go much quicker, the Kiddushin blot. And then we'll do the
Okay, what are we doing now? Because we want a shul.
Kiddushin.
Only Kedushin.
Kiddushin. Hey, Omer Allah.
Okay, yalla.
Uminayin shaf b'shtar. How do we know that you can't do Kiddushin with star, just like you can do that you can do Kiddushin with star? V'dinu. It's a kal v'chomer. Uma keser she'ein motzi machnis. Giving a woman money is not a vehicle by which you can divorce her. You can only divorce her with a star. So money cannot be motzi, but it can be machnis. We learn that from kicha kicha. Star shemotzi, a star that has the koach to be motzi, einodin shemachnis. It certainly should work to make kiddushin. So the Gemara says no. Maybe kesef has a certain power over star. You can redeem hegdish that has a mum or meiser sheni with money. You cannot transfer the kedusha of meiser sheni or hegdish to a star. So Amar Akra. So how do we know that star can be used? It's not a kavachomer, it's a pasuk. It says v'yatsa v'haita li'ish acher. So v'yatsa refers to divorce. Haita refers to kiddushin. Mekish havaya liyitzia. So there's a hekesh between coming into marriage through kiddushin and going out. Ma yitzia b'shtar, just like divorce can be effected with a shtar, af havaya nami b'shtar. So you can enter into kiddushin with shtar. So the Gemara says, fine, let's go the other way. Ekish nami yitzia lahavaya. Let's compare Yitzia to coming in. Ma'avaya b'kesef. Just like Kiddushin you can use with kesef, maybe you can divorce af Yitzia b'kesef. Amar Abaya, Yomru, kesef machnis, kesef motzi saneger, yaser kateger. Is the defense attorney going to be the prosecuting attorney? Can't have that. So Iachi Shtar Nami Yomru, Shtar Motzi, Shtar Machnis. Category yes or category. How can the prosecutor serve as a defense attorney? Yet that works. So Mila de High Shtar, that's because the shtar for Kiddushin is not the same shtar language as you use for get. Umila de High Shtar, each are separate shtaros. The money is different. The Gemara is not different. Money is not tiva miyachadu. Species is the same thing. Dollar is a dollar is a dollar. It's not different. That's where Abaye lives. Rav Amar Kravachas of law. Biksiva miskareshes. Ve'ena miskareshes because she's divorced with writing, with a shtar. She's not divorced with money. The ema biksiva miskareshes ve'ena miskadeshes biksiva. Maybe we say the same thing that you can divorce with a shtar, but you can't be makdish with ksiv. Aksiv v'yatzav aisa. The hekish that compares going in with going out. So umara isa. Okay, so you have two equal logical approaches. Why do you take one? Mistavra kai b'kirushin mimayit kirushin. The v'yatzav aita is dealing with gerushin, so it's going to exclude gerushin that you can't use kesef. Kai b'kirushin mimayit kiddushin, but you're not going to be mimayit to be able to use shtar in kiddushin because you're dealing with gerushin. Okay, so the Gemara seems to have resolved its issue and accepts that you can use shtar for kiddushin. Now, Rabbi Yossi Aglili uses this pasuk of a Kosov law sefer krisus for different drasha. Shows she'enim is kareshes bekesef benale. How does he learn that you can't divorce with money? Amar cross sefer krisus sefer korsa vein davracher korsa. Only a shtar can divorce. V'rabon and I krisus by Abdullah. So how do the chachamim darshan krisus? Meboyle the dover hakares beino leveino. A divorce has to be between the husband and wife without any external issue. Kiditanya. Here's your divorce, but it's on condition you never drink wine. So he has permanent power on her over her. That's not a good get. Or if you say kol shloishim yoim, you say for 30 days I raise a krisus. So how does Rabbi Yosef learn the same din? Mi kores, the Torah could have written kores, and it wrote krisus, nafkale. But Rabban and kores krisus lo mashmanu. They don't learn anything from the extra tough. Okay. So the Gemara understands chade mechade lo asya. Why did we have to have limudim to teach me kesef, shtar, bia? Okay, one from each, one from the other, they can't learn out. We already rejected that. But teise chade mitarti. But let's learn one of them from a combination of two of them. Hey teisi, which two? Lo lichtav rachmana b'shtar, let the Torah be silent and not write the atzav haita, not have the hekesh. Let the Torah not talk about shtar, the teise me'anech. And I would learn shtar from a combination of bia and kesef. What is malahanach sheken anas and meruba? Money and bia have a lot of pleasure, and shtar doesn't. So maybe we would reject attempting to learn shtar from a combination of kesef and bia. Lo nichtav rachmana b'bia b'teis me'anech. Let the Torah be silent by bia, not say uval, and learn it from a combination of kesef and shtar. Malahanach sheken kinyanim merubim. there are a lot of kinyanim that are made with kesef and star. There's not a lot of kinyanim made with bia. Lo nichtav Ramanu b'kesef. Let the Torah be silent by money v'teitz mehanech, and learn it from a combination of bia and star. Malanach sheken yeshin bal korcha. Bia can be done against a woman's will by yavama. A divorce can be given against her will. And kesef is not given against her will. Maybe we'll say, no, for example, a father can sell his daughter against her will, but we don't find by marriage that you can force marriage with kesef. Okay. Ravuna. Chuppah, koine from Kavachai. That means there is a concept of kinyan chuppah, but it finishes kiddushin. You cannot be makadesh with chuppah. We'll see. The Gemara is not like Rav Huna. Rav Huna, though, seems to learn that chuppah can acquire the kinyan of kiddushin with chuppah as well. Just like we take her in to chuppah and we're nesuin, according to Rav Huna, you can do kiddushin with chuppah as well. And we learn out like this from a Kal V'chomer. Uma kesef she'eino machil b'truma. Kiddushin does not allow a Kohen to feed his arusa with truma. You need chuppah, you need nesuin. So ma kesef eino machil koine, yet kesef is koine kiddushin. Chuppah shemacheles b'truma. Bringing a woman to chuppah allows her to eat truma. Eino din shetikne. That's Rav Huna's Kal V'chomer. Afraid to come over kesef eino machil. Kesef kiddushin is meichel. V'amar ula dvar Torah arusa bas Yisrael chelas b'truma. That once a Kohen gives a Yisraelis kiddushin, she can eat truma. Shenemar the Kohen ki yikne nefesh kinyan kaspoy. By kinyan kaspoy with kiddushin there's a kinyan with money. Oh, matam amrinach it's a gzeva. Gzer shema yimazgula kospeis of yevitashkem lachyav yachoseh. Until the marriage, she's living in her father's house. Her husband's going to send her a cup of wine, truma, and she's going to give it to her brothers and her sisters. They're going to eat truma. They're going to be chayv misa. So it's a gzeira. So technically, kesef is. So basically, the Kal V'chomer goes away. It's not kesef eino meichel. Really, kesef is meichel. Ela parichach. Ma kesef she'eino goymer koine. So the Kal V'chomer is like this. You cannot do nesuin with money. Yet koine chuppah shugomeres, chuppah that does nesuin and takes her completely out of the rishus of the father, eino din shetikne, it should acquire with kiddushin. So we say no. Mala kesef shekain pointing boy deshes ma'aser sheni. But bia toichiyav, bia works even though it's not pointing hekdeshes ma'aser sheni. Yeah, but mala bia shekain koin to be a vama. But a bia acquires a yavama. So kesef yochiach because it can't. Chazra din lo rizek rizev lo rizek rizek. There's a common denominator. It's not a shavish ben that koinin ba'alma, the koinin kan. That kesef and chuppah are koine regularly, and they're koine here. Afani avi chuppah shekoine ba'alma v'koine kan. But bia and kesef have a lot of anah, but star doesn't. Star yochid. Star can motzi bas Yisrael, but a star can be motzi. Kesef will be a yochid. So Chazra did lo rizek rizev, lo rizek rizev. So the shavish shekoine ba'alma, Star and kesef are koine, but koine kan. Afani of a chupa, shekoine bal koine kan. I balat Hashem can yeshna bal korcha. But both by bia and kesef and star, you can do those against her will. Chuppah is not against her will. Ravuna kesef mia beishus lashkan bachar. Ravuna gets out of it by saying kesef you cannot do against her will. But Rava rejects it. Amar v'shtei tshuvas with a chadar. The shalosh ton v'arbaloton says in our Mishnah there are 3 ways to acquire a woman, not 4. With chuppah you'd have to have 4. V'od klum chuppah gomeres ayadei kidushin. Chuppah doesn't complete unless the woman was mekadosh already. You can't give a proof to chuppah without kiddushin from chuppah with kiddushin. So Amalei Abai had to come at sholish nan vabalot nan. So that's not a kasha. Tanam milsa diksiva vateik tani. The Tanam mentioned those things that were written in the Torah. Chuppah, it's not written. Milsa diksiva vateik tani. Udika amrit, and you also tiny klum chuppah gomer sayadei kiddushin. Chuppah doesn't stand alone. It needs kiddushin prior to it. Ravuna nami achi kamer uma kesef she'ena gomer acher kesef koin. He can build his kavachomer the same way. Money doesn't complete after the initial money, yet it's koine kiddushin. Chuppah shegomer acher kesef energy to take that. But it looks like the poskim paskin, not like Ravuna, that Rabbeinu Chanana says it's a safek, but most of the other Rishonim say no. Torah Rabbana. Keitzad bekesef. How does kesef work? Nasan la kesef or shava kesef. He gives her money or a ring, which is worth money. V'amar la harei Kadesh asleep. Harei me'ores asleep. Harei atli le'intu. So those are cases harei zimu kudeshes. Aval hisha nosna. But if she gives him money, v'amra he, and she says hareini mekudeshes l'cha, I'm a kudish to you with this money, or hareini me'ores l'cha, hareini l'cha le'intu, hareini mekudeshes. It's got to go from him to her. Masker of Papa, time at the Nasan of Amrahu. Ha Nasan Huva Amrahi, Aina Mekudeshes. Fine, that's the ratio. Ema Sefer, Avalgish and Nasan Allah. If she gave money and said to him, Lo Avikitu, time at the Nasan of Amrahi. Ha Nasan Huva Amrahi, but maybe if he gave and she spoke, Havikidushin. Versus no. Ratio Dafka, like we're Medai. Seifos, could they not? Seifos is a different case. Can't be medaik in the Sefer. Tani Sefer milsa the Sashal ratio. So why learn the Sefer something that's contradictory to the ratio? Nasanuva Amarhu. He says he gave and he says Shita v'Kiddushin. Nasanuva Amrihi. He gave and she said Nasa Kamisha Nasaniv Amrihi v'Kiddushin. It's as if she gave and said. Biboy Sema Nasanu Vamaru Mekudeshes. Nasnahi Vamrihi Ena Mekudeshes. Nasanu Vamrihi. He gave and she spoke Svekihi V'Chashina Mid Rabbanon. So the halacha is Nasanu law Shavar Pruta V'Amrihi Harei Mekudeshes Harei Zeh Safek. The Chayshish in the Kiddush Neila. You need to get. Amar Shmuel. The Kiddushin, Nasan la Kesef v'Shava Kesef. He gave her money. The Amar la Harei Mekudeshes. Harei Me'oreses. Harei Lili into Harei Zu Mekudeshes. But Hareini Ishech, I'm your husband. Hareini Balech, Hareini Arusasech, Ein Kan Beis Mechush. This is not language. This is not even Safek Kiddushin. V'chein begerushin. Nasan love amar la'aret mishulachas, aret megureshes, aret muteres kol adam, aret megureshes. If he gives her the get and says, Eini Ishech, I'm not your husband, Eini Balech, Ein Kan Beis Mechush. There's no even a chashash of a get. Armor of Papa Labai. Lememer to Savar Shmuel Yadayim Shem Mochichos Havin Yadai. Does Shmuel hold that words that are not clear are considered Yadayim? Vatnan. Ha'omer aha. Somebody says aha. Hareze noz. What do you mean? Dilma aha b'tainis. Maybe he says I want to have a fast. Omer Shmuel v'ushaya nazir over alfan. A nazir is walking by and he says aha. Time at the nazir over lefan. Allah v'achilo. So it seems to suggest that he doesn't hold of Yadayim Achichas. Let's get into Omar Li. He says Areya Mekudeshas Li. And then it's clear. Yachi Mai Kamashal, so what's the big Chiddush? Of course that would work. So we'll have to wait till tomorrow to see how we answer that question.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
All
good
right.
job, everybody.